Um, okay, so Kathy's finding her video. Oh, you have it turned on. Hold on.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw on Witchy Gypsy Tribe, but we are going to be hosting the rally on April 7th, which is in 4 weeks. We had originally planned on doing the rally on October 6th, and Jessica Petty was on board to come be our speaker, and we had Jen O'Sullivan on board to come be our speaker, and I had approached Julie Sanchez, who's Lucy Libido, and she said she would do it, check her calendar, and she found out she was going to Diamond Bound, which is like a mini convention that a Royal Crown Diamond throws somewhere in Tennessee or something. And so she couldn't go. And then I mentioned that to Jessica, and she's like, oh, it's that weekend. I'm going there too. And Jessica said, can you do the rally in April? So I was like, oh, I don't know if I can. She said, yeah, you can. So we're doing the rally in April. Becca's here, and we've been writing down everything that we can think of. There's a lady who spoke at the rally, the last one that was at that, Lori Tisdale. She spoke at the rally that was up in Carlsbad at the retirement home there, or whatever it is, the rec center. And Jessica says she will help us with this. She's a gold for any help we need. Right now, I've got, we're going to have a ninja bar. And Nancy, you were at the event where they had the crafters. Should we do that?
The crafters, the make and take?
No, the crafters around the room, or have them outside, or have crafters. I was thinking Sylvia could be there with their homemade pouches. Adriana can be there with different kinds of t-shirts that people can order in time for convention.
And decals.
The decals as well. I can have the diffuser jewelry there.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Just have that. We're going to have Jessica speak, and I actually approached Nathan to speak about her husband, about getting the men involved in our business.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to have the Young Living presentation. My sons are going to help with the audio-visual part of that.
So you don't need my karaoke machine for a microphone?
I don't know what equipment the City Hall has. I'm calling City Hall tomorrow.
Okay.
I already created the event on Eventbrite. We're going to have early bird tickets, 75 of those at $15 each, because we're paying for the hall, we're paying for the food, we're paying for all this stuff. And then we're going to have an extra 100 tickets. The hall, it holds 200. So I'm selling 175 tickets. We're all going to get in without tickets, the people that work there.
Okay, so then can I just ask about the Ninja Bar? Is it going to be mixed with that?
With the LaCroix? I don't know. What do you think? You've tried both.
I think I like it with the LaCroix.
To just have a ninja drink?
Yeah, because I think
like an actual ninja bar.
Yeah, because then you can sip it and my battery's going. Yeah, you can sip it.
So should we, we're going to need to charge for it though.
No, did we charge for it at the?
Yeah, it depends on how much money. Yeah, the $15 can cover their ninja drink. They can get a ticket for a ninja drink. That's a good idea.
And then we can have $50 per. Or...
Yeah, and then we'll sell extra. Yeah.
And then what about, I was thinking of having a makeup table so that Haley could man that and people could come over and get color coded and look at the makeup.
Yeah, yeah, get color matched for Savvy.
Color matched.
And then we'll have, like they did at the rec center, it is right at lunchtime. That's why I didn't want to do it at that time. But Jessica said, I was going to do it 1 to 4. And Jessica said to do it for less and to do it earlier because things are going to get announced and people are going to hear about them. All of the product launches and stuff. So we are going to do like they did at the rec center, have a bagel tray and some iced tea. The rec center provides a coffee urn, and we'll have water there.
Okay.
And then people will get a ticket for the raffle. They'll get a ticket for a ninja drink.
Have you written all this down?
Becca's my secretary. This is what we've been doing for an hour.
I like it.
You guys have an entire page.
This all happened at 10 after 5 tonight.
I was literally sitting next to her, and she's like, I don't know if we can do it. I'm like, we can't pass this up. We're doing it. And she was like, I don't know. I'm like, we're doing it. And she's like, okay, we're doing it.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right.
It was pretty crazy. And you know what? It is what it is. It would be crazy whether we did it now or in October. So we're just going to go for it. I haven't even had a chance to talk to Stephanie because she's probably at a baseball game or a softball game. So I don't even know. So we're going to do that. I talked to Jasmine. If we need sign language interpreter, she is one. So I'm going to get her as soon as we get the videos from corporate and the script from corporate or the announcements. I'm going to give them to her so she can prepare for that.
What about, just to interject, what about the person that does the fancy writing for jars and stuff?
Adriana's going to be there.
Okay, so can we get her some jars that she could put thieves cleaner on the jar? And sell them for $5?
As part of the giveaways?
So
she's going to be there with her table selling stuff. Remember at the last one, there was that woman that sold the little label sheets for $5? She had $5, right? Was that what she was charging?
I don't know, but what I did was I bought 2 bottles that had thieves cleaner.
That already had them on them?
Yeah, and they were only $5 a piece, so that's why I bought 2. Because
I think I have some bottles. I don't know if they're spray bottles or like the spritzing ones, but I can see what I already have.
Well, Adriana can just get them and make a bunch. I mean, she could put those at her table.
Yeah, so we could talk to her, but like our idea with Adriana was to have like decals there and also have an order sheet and put like a sign on her table because it'll be April and say, get your convention gear.
Oh, good.
Like putting your pre-order.
Have some samples there.
So that gets her ball rolling and we'll wear shirts that she's made.
I'm going to wear one that says, because it's Live Your Passion Rally, I'm going to have one that says, I found my passion with an oil drop. So if you guys want t-shirts made.
You had me write down.
What did I say?
You said we are living our passion.
Oh, okay, there you go. We're living our passion, or I'm living my passion. I'm living my passion, or we're living our passion. If you guys want to get a t-shirt made, get it to me because I now have the machine. I just don't know how to use it yet, but I will know how to use it within a few weeks. So
Ryan will probably say namaste oils. Yeah.
So take a look at t-shirts, and if we can all wear them, then we can refer people to Adriana to get their t-shirts made for convention.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think we'll have it. I mean, it won't be on the scale of a Young Living sponsored one, but we're going to have our Crown Diamond there. We're going to have Lori Tisdale's or Gold. She's not in our downline. She's in our upline, but she's cross line from us. Jessica Sanchez, who is Lucy Libido, is still going to try to make it, but she has a couple of things pending. She may have to go to Europe or Asia. Right. And she wouldn't be coming as Lucy Libido because she charges for that. That's like her business. But I told her she's got an amazing story. She got into this because of fertility. Is the beginning of her story. But anyway, she's got an amazing story. I said, you can just come speak as Julie Sanchez. You know, we would love to hear. She's the one that went from gold to platinum, you know, made $30,000 extra dollars or OGV in 1 month. So she's really good to listen speak.
Wow.
But she doesn't know if those other 2 things are going to firm up before then. So if she is in California, she'll be here. But if she's not, she's not. She can't do the October one because of the diamond bound. But in October, which we'll do this again in 6 months, ladies, and we'll make it even better. In October, we're going to have Jen O'Sullivan. She's already confirmed to me she'll be there.
Is she coming to this April one too, or
not? She has a homeowners association meeting in Big Bear for their condo, and she said anything else she would reschedule, but she cannot reschedule that.
Okay.
Which is fine. I wanted Jessica to be on it. Jessica is our upline, and that's who I really wanted to be. That's how this whole started, was with Jessica, and then I had to talk to Jen O'Sullivan about something else, and I mentioned it to her, and she was all in for October, and then we found out Jessica can't do October. So my first item I wanted to talk about in this call was the rally in Santa Monica and making arrangements for us to all go there. But that was way over an hour ago, so everything in our life changed.
Yep.
And then the second item I had on the agenda was to get ready for our rally in October. Again, when I make plans, the universe kicks me in the gut, and then I have to make new plans. So these are new plans. So the third item that I had, is Brett laughing at me?
No.
Third item that I had was to create an event for May, whether it was going to be a make and take or another savvy class, but I don't think we need to focus on that right now because of the rally. So in a couple of weeks after the rally, what I'm going to probably do is schedule a make and take or another Savvy class in June. Give it a
June's
good 2
convention.
months.
That's booking
June
a lot
is
of stuff
shoot.
on your plate.
June
You
is
should
convention.
still shoot for May.
Well,
Or the end of May. The end of May.
April 7th is at the beginning of the month. So then after that, we can plan
We
and
can
have
plan
it
mid-May. We can.
mid-May. Yeah. And we can have it at Mimi's again if
So
you
what
know.
do you think? You guys were both at the Mimi's one. Do we want to do another Savvy class and make it public on Eventbrite, charge for it? With the money we make, we buy everybody the appetizer, so we make our $200 purchase and don't have to worry about it. We buy them a drink and appetizers with the $20 that they come with, and also have them walk away with something, whether we bring them all lip balm or we can think about it, hand sanitizer or samples of the skincare line, samples of the art cleanser, toner, and moisturizer. They'll get something for their $20. Or we can do what we did at the winery with the make and take table and have 3 things to make for summer. One can be a cooling spray with lavender. We can decide. But what I would like to do, instead of having the different tables like they had at the winery, what I want to do is find 3 things to make. And when they're making them, we can be talking to them about what they're doing. So when they're making their bath salts, we can talk about the oils for relaxation and for calming down and for unwinding and for your skin. When they're making their roller, we can make it an immunity roller and talk about the oils for immunity and keeping yourself well and blah, blah, blah. And that way we're talking to them about the oils while they're making their products.
I like that idea because then they won't be chit-chatting and they'll be listening.
Yes, and I think that way too, it's not so much a class, it's a make and take, but they're getting the information. And we will have a kit set up. We'll have the makeup kit set up that they can explore it. They can get color matched while they're there, and they can make a purchase while they're there. While we were there the other day, Terry signed up on her phone. So, it's not hard to do. We can have somebody there facilitating it. But so what do you guys think? Do you want to do the make and take idea for our next event? What do you think, Kathy?
I think that's good because once people got into it, when we were at the winery, they were kind of, everybody kind of walked through and they were kind of unsure. But then once everybody saw everybody over there, everybody really enjoyed it. So I think they'd like it.
So we'll do that, and we'll split it up into maybe 4 stations and do an inhaler too. We can do 4 separate stations in that room. At the beginning, we check them in, and then we can have a color matching table, a table with the kit, and then people can just go walk around, and the person that's running the station can be telling them about the oils they're using and why oils are great for this and great for that, and we can go over it beforehand. So I will work with Mimi's and plan a date towards the middle or end of May.
Okay, and I have the recipes from the last rally.
Okay.
And I got the 3 things that are we can possibly look at, like for making it.
Okay, and the ones we're not going to do make and takes though at the rally. We're just going to do the event tables. Okay.
I mean the ones that we got.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So that is what I had. We were going to go over our goals at this call. So if you guys, one thing I did want to say is make sure you're promoting the classes, not only the Michaels ones, but the ones online, because even with last night's class, that was an intro class, we got a lot of people looking at it and reading the entire post. They were opening it because it shows me that they saw it. I can't really, a lot of them I don't know because there's so many people on that page. But once people start looking at those classes, I know one of them, Kelly, signed up with Jamie from just following on the classes and Jamie mentioning it to her. So I think a lot of people, even Terry that signed up with me, she found us through, she came because of, she saw us at Global Winter Wonderland, and then she's come to the classes since December with her son, and they just decided when they saw the makeup that it's time for them to sign up. So the more people can get in there and learn about this, even if they're not signing up right away, they will. And then, Kathy, you're the one that we need to talk to because you're starting to add a bunch of people, and Michelle is adding a bunch of people. So we need to look at your downline. And Michelle is signing up Jennifer that was at the class last week.
Okay.
He's gonna find out if she wants to do the business. I know you don't want to pressure Brandy right now,
Yeah.
so I don't know how much more we should be stacking under her. I mean, I would feel comfortable stacking under Brandy just to get her started. And
Yeah.
once she starts making that 8% and seeing the credit on her account grow,
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be a closer. If you think that she is going to do the business, I would suggest stacking under her.
Okay. Yeah, I've got to talk to her. We're gonna do. She's got a bunch of friends that do LuLaRoe, but we're throwing a table in at her house. They're doing a crawl, and so I will be at her house. So,
Awesome. And by
yeah.
the way, I am so proud of you guys for doing that event in Lakeside. I had no idea you were doing anything. Yeah, and I get a call. She's asking questions. She's like, I'm doing this event in Lakeside. I was like, what? How did I not know this? So that's awesome, though. That's great. That's exactly
Yeah.
what you're supposed to be doing. And share the classes. And, you know, they just need to tell us, and you're at most of them now anyways.
Yeah.
But they just need to tell us who they're with, and we sign them up under you guys. It's not.
Oh, so when you create the event on there, it's okay to go ahead and share that, the Michaels one, and then when you do the online class, what's the best way to get that out there?
If you say you're going and you click the share, it says you can share to a person in Messenger or page.
Okay.
Page, and then it'll have you share it on your page.
Okay. And then what the online classes? How does that work to share to let them know to go?
Wellness class group.
Okay.
And then you can share the group. You can invite people to the group.
Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure how to do that.
Those last year I was doing them in the Witchy Gypsy Wellness group, but the problem with that is that people had to be added to the group to be invited.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm doing it. We have a business page called Peaceful Hearts and Oil Drops, which I'm trying to change, but they won't let me change it to Witchy Gypsy Wellness, so we may have to leave it like that. But I create all of the events, and I even put this Eventbrite in Peaceful Hearts and Oil Drops, so that can be shared to everybody. That's a public business page.
Okay.
So, yeah, all you need to do is go to the event for the classes at Michael's and click share, and you share it to a page, share it on your page. And then for weekly wellness classes, you go to that group and you invite people to the group.
Got it. Okay. I just want to know the best way to do that and make sure that was okay.
Yeah, and if you have any problems, just text me. The other thing is to, especially for Nanette, who's not here right now, Nanette and I had to talk about this, finding out if your people that you have enrolled have any interest at all in the business. And what I am doing, and what I did with Nanette's girls that came to the Savvy class, I hand them, if they sign up for Essential Rewards, I hand them the large pocket reference guide and a booklet that Jen O'Sullivan made called Essentially Blessed, I think, that has all of the information in it about the business. It has everything in it. So when they sign up for Essential Rewards, but if they're signing up for Essential Rewards, they're making a commitment to the oils. Or even if they're not signed up and you see that they're buying very frequently, then you can hit them up. But what I'm doing is the people, and I'm just restocking on all of my booklets, the people that are signing up for Essential Rewards, I'm giving them the Essential Oil Pocket Reference Guide and the Essentially Blessed. And I tell them, and that's what I told the two girls at the class, because Nanette wasn't there. And I was like, you may not realize this yet, but you may want to do this as a business. You may be able to see the opportunity in this and decide to do this. So I want you to have this book for when you're ready. And that starts the conversation with them. And then they'll go home. You don't want to really, make it a big deal, but they'll go home and think about it, and they'll look at it, and then they'll start asking you questions about it. So just always be open to, even if we can't decide for other people what their budget is. Like, you don't know where people are going to prioritize their expenses. And we can't decide for other people if they're making enough money. They may want to make extra money even if they own their own company, or, and they may find the money even if they're a single mom with 4 kids. They may find the money to do that ER because it's worth it to them for the kids to stay healthy or whatever reason. So all we can do is present this information to people and give them the opportunity to do it. So for goals, this is my birthday month. So for my birthday month, I want to sign up 5 people. And my 3-month goal is to be silver by convention, and that's 3 months from now. My goal this month is to sign up 5 people So what I did, I signed up one at the Savvy event, and then I contacted 5 people that have told me they want to get a kit and just keep putting it off. And I sent them a little note and I said, it's my birthday month, and every March I want to sign up 5 more people to Young Living. I know you've been interested in it, so for this month only, I'm going to give you $25 cash when you sign up. So it's really only costing you $135, and you get, my great team, you get all the education, blah, 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 everything you would normally get. Plus, they just updated the kit, and you can get the Desert Mist Diffuser, and you can get a sample of the Thieves Cleaner. I made it sound really good. So hopefully they come around and sign up. And that's my goal for the month and for the 3 months. So has anybody else thought of theirs?
Yes, I have.
Okay, go for it.
So my goal for this month is to sell 2 premium starter kits by the end of the month and get 2 on ER. And the way I'm going to do that, my action plan is to have Haley apply the makeup, teach me how to put on the makeup and talk with her about it, and she's one of them. I'm also going to touch base with 2 other people that have been wanting to do it. I'm also going to join a garden club so that I will widen my foundation and get to know other people, even though I don't have any gardens at my house. It's in Lakeside. It's so funny. I'm going to go do that. And then I'm also going to pass out samples, and I'm going to follow up on 4 more leads. My 1-year goal, by this end of this year, I want to be executive. By 2 years from now, I want to be silver. And 5 years, I want to be gold.
Yeah, you'll do it in less than that. But those are good goals.
Okay. So you want to go on the ride with me?
Yeah. Yeah. Duh.
I want to host 1 class this month, and I want to schedule 1 class this month, because my last class that I hosted was a year ago this month.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was the last class that I did. I haven't done any of them since, because I went back to work last April, and just life happened, and I kind of stopped focusing in. So that's what I want to do. I want to schedule a class. I have several of my mom's coworkers that my mom's always giving my card to. They're always getting samples or buying single oils from. So I want to host a class with them or have my mom schedule a class, whichever one works out. I've been trying to get her to host a class for 2 years now. So we'll see. And also she's been telling me for 2 years she'll buy a kit. So if I can get my mom to buy a kit this month, that'd be cool. But
tell her it's Carol's birthday month.
Yes. There we go. There we go. That'll talk her into it.
So that's my goal, is to host 1 class and schedule 1 class.
Kathy, do you have yours?
Not yet.
Okay.
I will get them.
Yep. Well, you do. You're going to have that thing with the LuLaRoe.
Yes. So I do have a goal
to do it. And you know what?
Yeah.
You know why LuLaRoe is good? And actually, Amanda that comes to the classes, the Amanda and Amanda duo, the friends, one of them signed up. The other one is big into LuLaRoe. That's a good group to be hitting up, because their income potential is limited.
Yeah, and they're
because they have to shill the clothes. They have to sell.
Yeah. So I'll be at the last house, and they're doing a raffle and stuff.
Yes.
So it should be exciting. So because if they want to get involved in the raffle, they got to go to the last house. So
you'll get, that's actually a cool concept. They're just going to different LuLaRoe distributors.
Yeah, so there's 3 different houses, and then they'll go and they'll get their little card stamped. I think there's 2 LuLaRoes at each stop, and then I'm at the 3rd stop. They might add other people to the other 2 houses, but they don't know yet. So
okay, yeah, no, that's good. And actually, any of your friends, and I know we'll have probably 6 each that sell the LuLaRoe, you want to be talking to them about your success in this business, and you want to be sharing with them that you're not having to go sell these things and do parties all the time. And that's one of the great things for them, is to just say, my team does free classes at Michael's every week. I don't even go to somebody's house, because they really have to work for it. They have to work for their money. the LuLaRoe. They got to be online all the time. They got to be shipping this stuff. They got to be finding people that don't live next to them because they're all wearing it already. It's a hard gig. That's a hard gig to have gotten into. So it's good to have friends that are doing that because they may become oilers.
Yeah.
So, oh, there, Nanette's joined us.
Hi.
For the excitement, Nanette.
Hi. Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just saw you pop up.
Yeah.
So we've had an exciting day since 5:10 today when we found out we're doing the rally. And we reviewed it at the beginning of this, so we don't have to go over all of that again.
I'll go watch it again. Yeah.
But yeah, a couple of the things. My whole list of things that I was going to cover went out the window because of the rally. I was going to be doing our rally in October and planning for our trip to Santa Monica, but none of those things are happening. The things that I did want to make sure we covered, we discussed doing a make and take, which was going to be before Mother's Day at Mimi's, but now we're going to do it mid to end of May because of the rally having to take precedence. I basically asked everybody to promote our classes, whether they're online or the ones at Michael's, because that is what's going to get people interested that are afraid to talk to you about it. If they can go to neutral ground, especially for people that are watching this call that don't come to the classes, invite your people to go to them. That way they don't have that personal guilt of not ordering from you. If you can invite people to come to the classes at Michael's and say, hey, my team does this, it's free, just go. Even if you're not there, they will hear the benefits of the oils and decide on their own if they want to sign up, which is a lot less confrontational than you being in their living room, showing it to them, and them feeling like they need to buy something from you. So there's a lot of benefits to this. And also, of course, there's the online classes that are completely neutral. So make sure you're promoting that. Make sure, and Annette and I mentioned we talked about this before the Savvy meeting, talking to a couple of girls about if they're interested in the business side, and I went over that. But the thing we need you to do is let us know if you've thought about your goals.
Are you asking me or?
Yeah, you, because we already did ours. You're at the end. So
sure, yeah, let me pull them. Are you wanting me to tell them right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming in earrings, by the way.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I did do my goals. So, and not sure what everyone else's goals are, but these are what, in my mind, I feel are attainable and that I think will be good. So this week, I'm going to be giving some products to some of my coworkers, and I'm still working out the deal. Carol, you and I have talked a little bit about it. And so because I have 4 people of my coworkers that have shown tons of interest, 2 that have said they're ready to buy, but they still aren't doing it. So I'm going to give them that and tell them what my special is, and hopefully that'll get them interested. I was thinking of spanning that out to next month as well, because I feel like this month we're already into it. I don't want to, I don't know. I'm still.
I don't know. No, make it this month. Create the urgency because there's still 3 weeks to it.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you the stuff on Thursday, so you'll have it.
Okay. And this month, I want to look into vendor events. I'm kind of starting to think about that avenue. I'm going to keep telling friends and family about my classes. I'm going to make a vision board because I've heard of that, and I've done it in past for things, and I want to do that. I'm going to continue to learn more about the oils, and I'm going to finally figure out and get together a discovery kit like Stephanie has talked about. I'm going to finally put one together this month and send it out next month to the people that are interested and let them borrow it for a week. Then, okay, it's time for someone else to borrow it so that they have a chance to try it out. For the year, vendor events. Now, I want to make Senior Star.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of running a couple of contests for my friends to win a product, but I'm still working that out. In 2 years, maybe less, I want to make executive, and in 5 years or less, silver or gold rank. So those are my goals right now.
Very good.
They will happen, and I just don't know when.
Perfect. And I did want to mention, Stephanie's not on the call, but we talked about her discovery kits. She has given some out, but the thing you have to do is be very specific when you hand it out about getting it back and follow up. This is something you're doing to be nice to them. One of the people kept hemming and hawing about the cost of the oils and wasn't responding and stuff. So kind of lay it out exactly what the deal is. I want you to try this. This is something that I know will help you. Keep it for a week and I'll come pick it up on Sunday or whatever. And just make it very defined. And then even I if I were doing it, I would make suggestions on what to diffuse so that
and I'm
they're not just looking at it.
No, I'm gonna include some of the oils, the things especially that I know, because they've all talked to me, things that I know that areas of concern that they have. I'm gonna probably include 2 or 3 oils, and I'm gonna give them all the directions, and then tell them if they have questions, call me, email, whatever, you know.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so short and sweet, ladies. Is that all we have?
Can I ask a dumb question?
No
Because
dumb
I
questions.
got in a little late. What is the rally? I
Oh my gosh.
didn't know what the rally was at all.
So every quarter, Young Living has Live Your Passion Rally. And Nancy and I have been for years. Becca's been for years. We, and Nanette too. Nanette's been to several. So the rally can be, I went to one with Jasmine that was literally at Drop Talk Live's building, and there was maybe 20 people. And then we've been to rallies where there's over 200 people. The large rallies, the very large ones with three some hundred people, that Young Living sends corporate people to speak, and they have Ninja Bar there. They have Young Living product. You can buy a 10% discount. They have people that have written books selling them. That's the big scale. Medium scale are the ones Jessica's done at the rec center up in Carlsbad. Couple hundred people, couple of silvers, golds, platinums speaking. In between the speakers, Young Living every quarter comes out with new products being launched, new videos on our charities, new videos on things that Young Living's doing, the progress on the building that they're making. You know, this one will probably be a heads up on convention. And we'll probably, I'm imagining we're going to be able to do some registration or something for convention after or something. But anyway, so every quarter we have these, and lately though, we've been struggling to find one near us. Our diamonds are not, the diamonds that used to do them together are not doing them together anymore. So it's kind of died down, and last rally in January, Nancy, Nanette, and I, and several other people, we had 10 people from that were Richie Gypsy, went down to Chula Vista. There was 2 silvers down there that ran it, and they did a really good job with it. They had it was a rec center, and they really set it up nicely. There was only 85 people there, but lots of giveaways, raffles between. They didn't even have a real formal speaker. It was just them speaking in between the videos and introducing the videos. It was very laid back, but I liked it. This year, there's 2 diamonds holding one up in Santa Monica that Nancy had found, and we were going to go up there. But I was thinking, because Jessica, I usually reach out to Jessica to find out if she knows of one going on locally. And she had said that the people she did it with don't want to do it anymore with her. So, you know, she can't do it by herself. So then I said, well, you know what? We're going to have one in October. Why don't you come and speak at ours? And she said, sure, without even checking the dates. And then I spoke to Jen O'Sullivan later that day. And I said, you know, we're going to do a rally in October, and Jessica's going to speak. Do you want to speak too? Which Jen O'Sullivan's the get. I mean, that's like a big deal. And she said, sure, she's in. And I was talking to Stephanie, who's also friends with Julie Sanchez, who is Lucy Libido. She said, we should ask her. So I messaged her today and asked her, and she's the one that realized that the rally's happening at the same time as Diamond Bound. So when I got back to Jessica, Jessica's like, oh, I can't do that one. But I really want to do it. And I said, well, we could do it the July one. And she said, I'm not in town in July. She said, why don't you do the April one? And I was like April in 3 weeks, April? And she said, yeah, you could do this. You could do this. And Becca was here picking up Joey. And she's like, you could do this. You could do this. We could do this. So here we are.
She was like debating. Okay. I'm like, give me a pad and paper. She's like, why? I'm like, I work better with pads and papers.
So she just started taking notes. We were doing this.
Oh, Carol, when my mom mentioned it today, and I wasn't sure whether you were going to mention it on this call, and I was like, oh, well, you know what I immediately started thinking of? Am I going to be able to order giveaways in time? Like, do we need help with, well, what are we going to say for giveaways? We need some new,
yep.
You know, I immediately started thinking.
So I went ahead and scheduled it on Eventbrite. We're going to sell the City Hall here in Santee holds 200 people. I need to make sure I can get one of the rooms. There's 2 rooms that hold 200 people. We're going to sell 75 tickets at early bird discount for $15. and 100 tickets for $20. I think it will sell out if just Jessica's there. I did get back to Julie Sanchez. She cannot come as Lucy Libido without charging us because that's her business. It's a separate business, but she does give us a discount. She will give us a discount because we're diamond droppers. And but she will come as Julie Sanchez, and she has an amazing story. She's a great girl, and I love to hear her speak. She's so down to earth and normal. It's like crazy to listen to her speak and realize the success she's had. So if she can make it, if she's not tied into 2 other commitments that are pending, she will be there as well. Otherwise, in October, we'll do it again with Jen O'Sullivan. She's committed to speak for us in October, so that's a good thing. And we're just going to use the model of the one in Chula Vista. We're going to have the craft tables. We're going to do a ninja bar. We're going to give people a ticket for 1 ninja drink and sell more if they want it. I don't know about the goodie bags going in. Those were kind of really cheap, so I don't know about that. We're not going to do the make and take. We're going to have a bunch of giveaways, and Becca's got the list going. I'm going to figure out, based on ticket sales, how much we should be making and buy the ninja and figure out how much we can spend on these giveaways. My sons are going to do the audio visual. If we need a microphone, we'll get Nancy's karaoke machine. And I think we've got this down. And a Crossline Gold has volunteered to help us, because when Jessica heard we were going to do it in April, she said Lori Tisdale will help us. So I reached out to her as well. So I think we're really set for this. I think it's going to be a good.
So if you have a meeting, a planning meeting, I'd like to come.
Yes, we are going to do that. It'll be next week, but we are going to do it.
Okay.
And there's a couple of other people that are going to help too.
Day and all that stuff.
Pardon?
For the meeting, do you know time and day or anything?
No. What works best for you? How are Wednesdays?
Terrible. Wednesday night?
Wednesday nights.
No.
No?
Nan, can you do Wednesday night?
I can switch some stuff around.
Or we could do Monday nights, because my class posts automatically. I'll just answer as things post. You can't do Monday nights.
I guess, my commitment. But I can always get the notes from my mom or give her my thoughts or whatever.
We can do Wednesday. I can do Wednesday night. I didn't know. I thought you meant Wednesday during the day. Wednesday night I can do.
Wednesday night. We plan on Wednesday night.
14th of March? Yeah.
Well, no, the 14th I can't do.
I'm good also Fridays, Saturdays. I don't know what everyone's
Friday nights. Maybe Friday, early evening Fridays are best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work till 5, and after on Friday I can meet, but I don't know how everyone else's schedule is. So.
Yeah, next weekend's crazy for me starting on Wednesday. So that.
Okay, so we can meet on the 9th.
What about Sunday afternoons?
16th.
Or Sunday afternoons, okay?
Yeah, Sunday afternoons.
Call or to meet in person?
Meet in person.
You want to do it? Let's meet in person. We can meet here on Sunday afternoons.
I have a commitment till 4:15, and then I do some cleanup, so I could meet after I get done finishing cleanup. And it's at Lake Murray area-ish, so I could meet up after that sometime.
And I have to be at my mom's at 5.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
We do. I'm missing a couple weekends because of my birthday.
We can do Friday night.
Yeah, but I can't do
this Friday.
You can't do Friday?
Not this Friday.
What about the 18th? Oh, this Friday, the 9th?
I can't do this Friday.
You can't. What about this Saturday? What does this Saturday look like?
I'm free on Saturday. Oh yeah, I've got Saturday pretty much open because I have to do a few errands, but I can do that at certain times.
Yeah, I'm free Saturday.
What do you do in your house?
What time on Saturday?
Okay, let's just plan on 2 o'clock here on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a break from whatever we're doing. You can bring Joey.
Yeah, bring that baby.
I could do that because I'll just I'll drop him off at my mom's earlier, knock out my stuff, pick him up, and come here.
Okay. Okay, so Saturday then we're gonna meet here at 2 o'clock.
On the 10th of March.
And I'll invite everybody else that has said that they're going to help if they want to.
Okay. Stephanie?
Okay. And we got this, girl. Yeah, we got this. We're doing this. I haven't reached Stephanie. I mean, this is in the past hour. She's probably watching her daughter play baseball or softball.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'm sure she's going to be all in. Okay. So any more questions? Anything else?
Nope.
Yay! Okay. Oh,
All done? Kathy?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So I will save the recording and post it, and then I'll see you girls on Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Carol. Okay.
Thanks.
Bye-bye, everybody.